Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Give Me Red, and I'm back with another video. So I am being prepared and I am recording ahead of time. Okay, so I don't know which Vlogmas day this is going to be, but I am recording and I'm trying to get these videos recorded so I can have some videos. Alright, so as you can see, we're gonna be cooking today. Girl, what you cooking for dinner? So this is what we cooking. Alright, we making country fried steak, mashed potatoes and gravy, and a vegetable. I don't know what vegetable yet, but we making it. Alright, so I am in the middle of my work day. I just got off my morning route and I'm going to prepare the steaks for right now with you guys. Okay, so we have cube steak. It's already beaten down and made the way it's supposed to be made. I don't know what this is called, but you know, they beat it down and with a mallet, and yeah, this is what you use for country fried steak. So if you can see, my kitchen light is a mess, but there is the cube steak. Okay, so first we're going to season our meat. So because there's going to be so much seasoning in the batter, we're only going to season the actual meat a little bit. So we're just going to use some seasoning salt, Lorry seasoning salt. That's it. That is it, because you don't want it to be salty. I'm very sensitive to salt. So we just, hands is washed already. Okay, don't have to worry about that. I've been getting a lot of negative comments on one of my other videos, which I'm going to probably react to. That's probably going to be another Vlogmas video, even though I should be happy. But I think I might use that. I don't know. Alright, so you just want to make sure that it's unfolded. Sometimes they be folded. I think that's just a really thick piece. That's a nice piece. Now we gotta make the wet batter and the dry batter, and I have to find some plates to put them in. So now we're gonna make the wet batter. So everything that you're gonna need for this recipe is sitting right here. So I'm just gonna go over it real quick. So we use seasoning salt to season the steak. We have garlic powder, cayenne pepper, soy sauce, sea salt, onion powder, heavy whipping cream. You can use regular milk if you want to, flour, and eggs. Alright, so for the wet batter, this is where your seasoning is gonna go. Okay, so I'm gonna make, depending on how many steaks, okay, that you make. I have 6 here, so I don't want to be wasting eggs and stuff, so I'm just going to use a little bit. So you see, I don't even know how much. I'm gonna say that's about a cup of heavy cream and 2 eggs so far. I'm gonna need Worcestershire. I'm gonna need Worcestershire, however the hell you say it. All right. Worcestershire sauce. Ooh. Okay, then we're gonna put our soy sauce. So that was about a tablespoon. All right, so I'm gonna use another tablespoon of, I'm not really measuring it because I don't measure. Not when it comes to cooking, I don't measure really. Garlic powder. I usually like a lot of garlic powder, so I'm gonna do about a teaspoon, or about a teaspoon of garlic powder. That's probably more, but who knows? Listen, I don't measure. You cook with sight, smell, taste, right? That's what you do. Onion powder. Oh, I just put a little cayenne in. Cayenne about, I would say about a tablespoon. No, I would say about a half a teaspoon, because that's hot. Onion powder. About a teaspoon. A little bit of salt because we have the seasoning salt, but just a little bit in our, what you call it, just a little bit. So I would say like a pinch, a teaspoon, a half a teaspoon. Okay, and a little bit of hot sauce. I have cayenne, but which I don't even think we have hot sauce. All right, but we got the cayenne. All right, so then you're gonna take a fork. Take a fork. All right. Now we're gonna make our dry. So we're gonna take some flour. Like I said, I don't measure. Okay. I could just give you the ingredients I use, and you take it from there. All right. So in our dry seasoning, all right, we are going to add paprika. All right, and that was probably about a tablespoon. I don't know. All right, and we're gonna take another plastic fork because I'm not messing up regular forks for this, and we're gonna mix this in. Oh, I didn't put no pepper. You need the pepper. Put some pepper in both of these. All right. All right. So now we have our assembly line. We have our meat right here. Can't see it, it's not in the frame, but that's okay. We have our meat right here. We have our wet. We have our dry, and we have our resting pan. Okay. So we're gonna take our meat here. Put it in the wet.
We're not. We're trying to
Nice and thick with that. Nice and thick with that heavy cream. Okay. Shake the excess off, and we're gonna put it into our dry. Now, you can leave it like this, or you can dip it again. Which I like to dip it again because I like to have that extra crunch. It's that extra layer of batter. It soaks up the gravy really, really nice. Okay. We're gonna dip it again in our wet. All right. Okay. And dip it in our dry again. So now we got 2 coatings. It's gonna be messy. If you can, use one hand so that you have one hand clean, one hand dirty. I use both of my hands because how Tabitha Brown say it? Because that's my business. You do what you want to do. Okay, so we are done here. Okay, so the flour, save it. We're gonna save that flour. You know why? Because that flour we're gonna use to make our gravy. But these are gonna go into the refrigerator or the freezer. I think we'll just put them in the refrigerator if I have room. And they're gonna go in the refrigerator until I get off work. And then when I get off work, we're gonna make the next part, which would be frying. All right, so I'm back off work now. I'm gonna fry these up. Pan fry them. I'm making my mashed potatoes. And like I said, I didn't know what vegetable I was gonna make. So I'm making white corn mixed with cream style corn. Let's see. It's about this ready. So I'll let that go for like 4 or 5 minutes on one side. Nice golden brown on the other side. And let that go for another 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, so my husband's playing music, so I have to voice over this part. So I just put like 2 tablespoons of butter in the pan. You know, took out the oil, put the butter in there. Now I'm adding that flour that we saved, and we're gonna be making our gravy here. So I added about a half a cup of flour. Yeah, I would say about half a cup of flour. And we're gonna mix that up. We're gonna cook it, mix it up, cook it around. Sometimes I saute a little onion in the butter and stuff first, and then I do the flour, but I didn't want onions in this gravy. So So now we're adding the broth. And we're just gonna keep slowly adding the broth because you don't want it to seize up. So slowly add the broth, whisk, slowly add the broth, whisk. And then next part will be seasoning the gravy. So you taste, you season. I think I put black pepper, onion powder, seasoning salt, which I don't think I got on camera, regular salt. Make sure that you cook your flour before you put your broth in, because if you don't cook it long enough, you still have that floury taste. So yeah, onion powder seems like a lot, but it's not. Gives it a nice flavor. Garlic powder. I put onion powder, garlic powder, and everything. And you're just gonna keep whisking it, and it looks dark now, but we're gonna be adding some more stuff to this to lighten it up. So put the garlic powder in there, and then next we're gonna be adding heavy cream. And my camera cut off, so I didn't get a lot of footage of the heavy cream. But you add the heavy cream, and I think I added about maybe 2 cups of heavy cream. And then my camera cut off. Yeah, so this is the food. This is my little plate, because I can't eat too much. I was nibbling while I was cooking anyway, so. Big piece. How's the meat? Dinner was great. I'm not even burnt. Sorry about the camera, the lighting, and all that. I'm up in my room now. So that was Vlogmas day, whatever day it's gonna be. I believe this is gonna be 2. I wanted another video to be 2, but I didn't even film it yet. So this is gonna be 2. It was good. It was good. It might not have looked good because I like burned it a little bit, but it didn't taste burnt. It was good. Just don't have your oil up too high. But yeah, I'm gonna get on out of here. If y'all could please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you can get notifications if you're new here. Even if you're not new, and if you don't have the notifications on, hit that bell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Hit that bell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. School bells ring. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hit that bell. That'll really help me out. I am almost there to get in, to be ready to be monetized. So if y'all could really help me out and just help me get these last watch hours that I need, I'll be good to go. So I can get monetized. Okay, get a little extra coin. But yeah, and I hope you enjoyed this. I hope the food looked good to you. Like I said, I burned it a little bit, but it didn't taste burnt. That's all that matters. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you. Peace.